Welcome to classes by Inspire Physics. In the previous class, we have seen a series LCR circuit across which an alternating EMF was connected. And we have seen the expressions for the impedance of the circuit, the instantaneous voltage as well as instantaneous current. Today, we are going to draw the waveforms of instantaneous voltage and current. Okay. Now we have the equations for instantaneous voltage and current. For series LCR circuit, we know it is V is equal to Vm sine omega t. This is representing instantaneous voltage, and corresponding instantaneous current is Vm sine omega t plus phi. Okay. So for such a circuit, phi is a phase difference. Now we can draw the instantaneous waveform. See, we have the axis. In x-axis, we will take omega t, and we can have the origin here. Then this is pi by 2. Then we have pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. Okay. So voltage is varying according to equation Vm sin omega t. We can have the shape like this. This is the peak value of voltage. We can represent it Vm. This is a negative peak value. We can represent as minus Vm. So y-axis we have a voltage or current. We can say V or I along y-axis. So this is a variation of voltage. Now current also we need to represent. So for representing current, see actually it is omega t plus phi. So let us choose okay, like this we can draw. Like this. So what is the phase? So here the maximum peak value is at this point. Correspondingly, the peak value of current is here. See, we can draw a vertical line from the peak values. These are the peak values. This is a peak value of voltage and this is a peak value of current. So what will be this difference? This difference will be equal to phi. It will be the phase difference. So this line is representing the voltage and this represents the current. See, what's the phase difference between them? Phi is the phase difference between them. Okay. See, the peak value of the current is here at this particular point, but the peak value of voltage is at pi by 2. So there is a difference. This difference in angle will be the phase difference. Okay. Now in series LCR circuit, we have got equation for impedance. What is equation for impedance? Impedance phi is Z is equal to root of R square plus XL minus XC the whole square. XC minus XL the whole square. Okay, that we have seen XC minus XL. XC is called capacitive reactance. XL is called inductive reactance. Suppose we have XL is equal to XC. For the particular circuit, XL is equal to XC. Means both the reactants are the same. Then what happens? What happens to impedance? Impedance Z is equal to, this will cancel. Then what will you get? You will get root of R square, or we can say it will be equal to R. So the impedance is containing only the term of resistance, and the effect of a capacitance and the inductance have been cancelled out. Now the impedance is reduced. What about the current? What about the current? The current will be maximum. See, I can say the amplitude of current Im is equal to, actually it was Vm by Z. Now it is equal to Im is equal to Vm by R. Okay, it is reduced. So it means current is increased. Z is reduced to R, then current will be increased. So large current will flow. This condition is called a resonance. See, at resonance condition, the current flowing, the peak value of current will be maximum, so that the resistance will be minimum. So the resistance will be pure, the impedance will be purely resistive. Okay, that's the condition for resonance. Now we will see the equation for the frequency. XL is equal to XC. What is meant by XL? XL is equal to omega L. XC is equal to 1 by omega C. We can find out the frequency. Cross multiplying omega square is equal to 1 by LC, and omega is equal to root of 1 by root of LC. See, this is a natural frequency for L and for a particle value L and C. See, when the frequency of the alternating supply becomes equal to this frequency, we can say omega 0. When the frequency, see, actually we have the frequency omega here. When we vary the frequency such that whenever the frequency of the supply becomes equal to this natural frequency, then we can say resonance is taking place. At a resonance, what we can say, the current will be maximum. Okay, we can draw the graph for variation of current with the frequency. See, we have current and this is the frequency. Omega we can take and this is the current. Amplitude of current we can say Im. Im along y-axis and omega along x-axis. Okay, so the graph will be looking like this. See, let this be the resonant frequency omega 0. At resonant frequency, current will be maximum. Then at any other frequency, current will be less than this. We can represent like this. Okay, current will be less. So we can draw the graph like this. Okay, this will be the graph. See, at this particular frequency, the current will be maximum. We can say Im is having a maximum value. This is Im max. Im max, maximum value of the current amplitude, which will take place only at the frequency omega 0. If the frequency is less than omega 0 or more than omega 0, the current value decreases. Okay, that's a specialty of a series LCR circuit. At a resonance, current will be maximum. This graph is called frequency response. Variation of current amplitude with the frequency is called frequency response. We can see at the resonant frequency, that's a natural frequency equal to 1 by root LC. The current maximum, current amplitude is maximum. This condition is called a resonance. Okay, so such circuits, the conditional resonance we can use practically in many electronic circuits. For just like in tuning circuits in a radio, TV, etc. We can use a circuit to select a particular frequency. At that particular frequency, current amplitude will be maximum. So in this manner, we can use the circuit practically. Okay, now we'll see the relation with the resistance. Okay, now we know that Im, for example, we have two graphs. This is for a particular resistance. See, let us choose R1. For resistance R1, this is the maximum value. Okay, and let us choose another resistance. See, another resistance R2. R2 is less than R1. Okay, R2 is less than. We can say R2 greater than R1. Higher resistance we can select. This is lower and higher resistance. Now what happens when resistance increases? When resistance increases, current amplitude will go on decreasing according to this equation. So what should be the graph? The graph should look like this. This will be the graph. So this is for a resistance R2, provided R2 less than R1. What's the maximum value? This will be the maximum value for this. See, I can say Im max. Okay, I can give I dash here. Im max here for the resistance R1, I dash M max for resistance R2. See which is large? We can say Im max. In figure you can see Im max is large compared to I dash M max. Or what about the resistance? We can say R2 greater than R1. Okay. So when resistance increases, what happens? The amplitude of peak current decreases. So I'll just give the symbols like this. R1 is less than R2. Okay, R2 corresponding to I dash M max and R1 corresponding to Im max. So this is a higher resistance, but the amplitude of current is less. Okay, current amplitude, maximum amplitude of current is less. So this is called frequency response curve. Variation of frequency with the current amplitude. Okay, now we have seen the conditions for resonance. We have the equation for resonant frequency and we have seen the frequency. This graph is called a frequency response. Frequency response. Okay, frequency response of a series LCR circuit at a resonance. What's the general equation for current amplitude? Current amplitude is amplitude of voltage by impedance, but at resonance the impedance is equal to R. So Im is equal to Vm by R. Here what we have done, we have used two resistors. One resistor having low value, so current amplitude is large. Another resistance is having higher resistance. When resistance increases, current amplitude decreases. we have the maximum current, amplitude of maximum current becoming less compared to this. You can see these two values. Okay, so that's about the frequency response, resonance, and waveforms of LCR series circuit. Okay, one more thing, I shall give you the value of phi also. What was the value of tan phi? We have seen that tan phi is equal to, so we have seen the impedance, and tan phi is equal to, we have seen XC minus XL divided by R. That is equation of tan phi. And what is phi called? Phi is the phase difference between current, instantaneous current flowing through the LCR circuit, as well as applied voltage. Okay, thank you.